Recording in progress.
Okay, so we started discussion on the classification system, right? And now we will be discussing some more details of those. Okay, so now we are going from the simple one to the complex one. In the book we studied from the complex one to the simplest one. Okay, so you must know in both the ways so that you can do the questions in the paper, right? Clear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Firstly, as I told you, the bacteria, this is the most simplest group and it belongs to which group is this? Kingdom Animalia, Kingdom Plantae, Kingdom Fungi,
Kingdom
Kingdom Monera,
bacteria.
Kingdom Protista.
No, protista, I think.
No, it is not Protista, it is Kingdom
Fungi?
Monera.
Oh,
Kingdom
no.
Monera or
Yeah,
Kingdom
because
Prokaryota, okay? Prokaryota.
yeah, prokaryotic. Yeah,
Yes,
prokaryotic.
Prokaryota. Okay. Then we have in this is one example, lactobacillus. You see these are bacteria, okay? These are rod shaped bacteria and they are used to produce yogurt from the milk, okay? You know like the our moms, they what they do for the yogurt, to make yogurt at home, they take milk in a pot, and in that they add 2 or 3 spoons of the yogurt. So what happens is that after some time, as you know, in the yogurt there is lactobacillus bacteria. That lactobacillus bacteria help in the fermentation of the milk, and it converts the milk into the yogurt. Okay, so this bacteria is very much important. Otherwise, if you just put milk in the pot and you just put it in the refrigerator, it will not convert into yogurt. If you want to make yogurt from it, you add 2 or 3 spoons of the yogurt in that pot of the milk. Are you getting my point? Have you ever seen this?
No.
Like how? Okay, in our homes, in like this is known as the desi way to make the yogurt at home. Like most of the time, you have industries, the food industries, like the Nestle or some other, they provide the yogurt. Same process they do, but they do on a larger scale. So in our homes, our moms do this at a smaller scale, like for 1 or 2 days. Okay, and afterwards they again do the same process. They can repeat the same process for making the yogurt. So for
Yogurt.
manufacturing of yogurt, what is needed? This bacteria is
Uh,
needed.
yeah.
So if you can try this, how you can try this? Take milk in a pot, okay, like not too much, like 1 glass milk is enough, and add 2 or 3 spoons of the yogurt in it, and place it in the refrigerator. So after few hours you will see that milk will convert into yogurt. Okay.
Mhm.
Then you have pneumococcus. This is the bacteria which is responsible for pneumonia. You know the pneumonia disease, it happens to the babies, and not only
Yeah.
the babies, it happens to different people of different ages. You know about this disease?
Yes.
What happens in this?
Pretty like what's it called?
Like what are the symptoms? You know any?
I
Like
don't know.
people get
Like
fever,
about
they get chills, even in hot conditions. Even in hot conditions they got chills, they got fever, cough, there is difficulty in breathing. Okay,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, these are some of the, yeah.
Also, like there's breathing issues. I'm pretty sure.
Sorry.
Like it's hard to breathe as well.
Yes, it hurts to breathe, there is difficulty in breathing. Okay, now over here they have mentioned a pathogen causing pneumonia. This pneumococcus, this is a bacteria, it is known as pathogen. Now what is pathogen? Pathogen is, you can say, it is a microorganism which causes disease. Like for example, uh, in biology we say this is an agent, this is a microorganism that causes disease in its host. What is host? Host is just like if in your body there is pneumococcus, so this pneumococcus will be pathogen and your body will be host. You know generally what
Mm.
host do? Host provide food, right? Whenever
Mm.
we are going in someone's home and they are hosting us, what they do? They provide us food, they provide us different
Yeah.
things, right? So similarly, these bacteria, the pneumococcus, they are pathogens. They are disease causing agents. In simple word, you can say a pathogen is a disease causing agent. Okay, whenever any pathogen enter in your body, it causes disease. Clear?
Mhm.
So pneumococcus is a pathogen, and pathogens are very their size is too much small. You cannot see them except that of in microscope. You can only see them in microscope. Okay, otherwise if you see randomly in air, there are so many pathogens, and the areas where there are so much smoke, where there is so much smoke and where there is fire, people used to take mask, the face mask. Why is this so?
Yeah.
Because in those areas there are microorganisms, there are pathogens. We cannot see them with our naked eyes, but they are present over there. So in
Mhm.
marshy areas, in over there where there is so much dust, or where there is garbage, in these places there are pathogens. So one must take care of himself or herself by putting on mask. Okay, so these pathogens, these are microorganisms that causes disease in its host. The host may be an animal, a plant, or even it can be another microorganism, right? Any
Mhm.
microorganism. So like for example, host, what they're saying, sometimes this bacteria can infect any other microorganism, sometimes this bacteria can infect any other virus maybe. So in that case the virus will be host. Okay,
Yes.
just like I told you the example of termites. The termites, they attack on wood, right? So the wood in this case is host. Okay, you can say host is that particular thing which is giving benefit to the pathogen, and in return host is getting harm. Clear?
Mhm.
Host is getting harm. So just like if I got the pneumonia, so pneumococcus will be pathogen and my body will be host.
Host.
Yes. Okay, now this is a single bacterium they have shown. It looks like this, and they are very small, and they have outer cell wall, this brown color. It is not made of cellulose but of complex mixture of proteins. We have seen that in plants there is cell wall, right? In plants there is cell wall.
Mhm.
In fungi there is cell wall. What is the composition of fungal cell wall? Is that
And
cellulose or
not,
is it?
it's not made out of cellulose.
Hmm?
It's not made out of cellulose.
Yeah, it is made up of chitin, right? The fungal cell wall is made up of chitin, and plant cell wall is made up of cellulose, and the
Cellulose.
bacterium cell wall, they are saying the bacterial cell wall is not made up of cellulose but it is made up of complex mixture of proteins, sugars and lipids. Clear?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay, sometimes these bacteria, they may have capsule, a slimy capsule outside this cell wall. Okay, outside this cell wall there will be a slimy capsule which helps them in protection, just like our skin. What is the function of our skin? Our skin protects us from the outer harsh conditions.
Yeah.
Similarly, in bacteria there is cell wall, and sometime in some bacteria there is slimy capsule outside the cell wall. Okay,
Mhm.
are you getting this? That there is,
Yes.
firstly, what will be inside? There will be cell membrane, right? There will be cell membrane. Afterwards there is cell wall, and outside cell wall there is slimy capsule. Clear?
Mm. Yes.
So that slimy capsule will help the bacteria, and it will protect the bacteria. Okay, one more thing, now they are saying that you see this nuclear material is just spread out, it is not bounded by the organelle, right? Are you getting this? Are you, what is, what does this picture show us? Sorry, there was an issue. Okay, yeah. Can you hear me?
Recording in progress.
Rohan, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I was telling you that there, if you
Yes.
see this nuclear material, what is this nuclear material telling us? Is it bounded in the in some organelle, or is it just spread out? If you see this black color nuclear
Uh,
material, is this bounded by an organelle,
it's like, yeah,
or is this just, is there any
yes.
membrane outside it?
Yes.
There is no membrane. It is present as naked. If you see,
Cell wall.
no, no, I am
Oh,
not
yes.
talking about the cell wall. I am talking about this nuclear material. Is there any boundary
Okay.
across this, nearby this nuclear material? Is there any boundary or any membrane? Are you there? What's happening? Man, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there is no membrane, okay? There is no nuclear membrane outside it. So what is it? This will be known as prokaryote, okay? I told you pro means without, karyon mean nuclear membrane. Without nucleus. Karyote mean nucleus. So there is no true nucleus, okay? There is
Yes.
absence of true nucleus. That is why we say that bacteria belongs to prokaryotic category, okay? Why we said a prokaryote?
Because
Why we say it a prokaryote?
because there's no nuclear membrane.
Yeah, because there is no nuclear membrane, and you know the prokaryote is just one group, and it is the simplest group. All other organisms belong to kingdom eukaryote. They have not kingdom. You have basically two categories: prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes are those in which there is absence of a proper nucleus. When there is absence of a proper nucleus, you say that this particular organism is a prokaryote. Okay, clear?
Yeah. Yes.
And when there is presence of nuclear material, then what we say?
Eukaryote.
Yeah, eukaryote. Okay, you see this is cytoplasm. Then these black dots, these are glycogen molecules present in it. Okay, this glycogen will help to provide it food. Okay, it will provide bacteria the food. Clear?
Yeah.
These are some of the important things of the bacteria. Like there is
Yes.
a cell wall, and after outside the cell wall there is you can say the slimy capsule in some bacteria, not in all. Then there is flagella also. Flagella is on one end, and I told you flagella help in movement. Okay, it helps to move the bacteria. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, then there is this plasmid. Okay, over here you see this is plasmid. This plasmid is a small circular piece of DNA. So what is this black color? What is this? Why we are not saying it a DNA? This one.
Uh,
This is
that's a
also a
DNA.
DNA. Okay, this black color is also a DNA, but this is a strand of DNA. Okay, a single strand of DNA. But if you see this plasmid, we are talking about bacteria. What are the things in the bacteria? Okay, we are not discussing in the animal cell or in the plant cell. Keep this in mind. We are talking about the bacteria. So in bacteria, what are the things? Firstly, there will be cytoplasm inside. There will be there will be nuclear material, not membrane, nuclear material. There are plasmids. There is cytoplasm. There are glycogen granules, and afterwards there is cell membrane. Outside cell membrane there is cell wall. Then after cell wall, in some bacteria you have slimy capsule, and that slimy capsule help in protection. Clear?
Yes.
Can you tell me now what are the things which we have discussed? What are the things present in the bacteria?
That bacteria is a prokaryote because it has no nuclear membrane, and it has cytoplasms, and it's also a flagella. And what's it called? Bacteria is the cell wall is made out of a complex mixture of lipids, sugars, and protein. And what's it called? It also has a plasmid, which is small pieces of it carries small pieces of DNA
Not small pieces. The
and
plasmid is blue in color. You see, the plasmid is blue circular form. This is a small circular
yeah.
piece, not pieces. Just one. There is just one. A small circular piece of DNA.
So
Okay, and in it sometimes there are genes available. Okay. Yes. And
yeah, it also has a strand of DNA.
yes, there is a strand of DNA, or you can say this black color is nuclear material. Okay,
Also,
simply we can say this is a nuclear material in the center. This plasmid is in this. You are sure the plasmid is small circular DNA. Okay, what is this? This is a small circular piece of DNA, and it carries
yeah.
genes. Now, what function genes will play? Genes will help bacteria to remain resistant. Okay, you know sometimes we have any bacterial infection in our body, right? And we take antibiotics against it, but we are not getting fit. We are not getting well. Why is this so? Because even though you are taking antibiotic, but that bacteria is resistant to that antibiotic. That meaning, simple in simple, what we can say is that if sometimes there are bacteria in our body in which there is plasmid present, okay, this plasmid makes them strong. Okay, how it makes them strong? In the plasmid there are genes which are resistant to antibiotics, meaning they will, it means that they will not attack by the antibiotic. If antibiotic will attack on the bacteria, the antibiotic cannot kill this bacteria due to this plasmid. And why? Because in the plasmid there are genes. Okay, this is the special thing. In the plasmid there are genes which give bacteria the resistance. Okay, it gives bacteria the resistance to the antibiotics. So sometime it happens that you are taking the antibiotic but you are not getting well. Okay,
Yeah.
these are some of the things, and